Right then, 3 races on ITV4 on Saturday, starting with the 2:10. It's the Bet365 December Novices Chase. Take it away with a show of betting, Frank.
Yeah, Keeper Hill is 7-4, Bracador 2-1, Rocklander 9-4, and Ballycrystal 9-1.
Does this float your boat from a betting perspective, Frank?
Oh God, no! It's very disappointing, really. If pushed, I'd probably take a chance on Rocklander. He was a decent enough hurdler. He was only beaten ahead by Cogri at Cheltenham last year. I think giving him a pound. Cogri probably a solid 135 horse. The race he won at Ludlow kind of fell apart a little bit, but he jumped well enough. Bar a mistake at the first after that kind of woke him up, and he jumped well enough. And yeah, I'd take a chance in this 4-runner field with him. Like, it's not a race that excites me too much.
No, indeed. Rocklander for Frank. Who for you, Mark Boylan?
It's Bracador for me, Bruce. Stays really well, bundles of experience, like the ground, and ran an absolute cracker behind Total Recall in the Hennessy there 2 weeks ago. I think there's very few of these horses that could run to a similar level as that, and that was off a career high mark too. I think this step into Grade 2 company, definitely not unwarranted. Worth a crack at this grade. Hopefully Bryony Foss can do the business with Bracador.
Keels, 2:10 Donny?
Yeah, I can't argue with that. I mean, he's fourth to Total Recall, third before that to Go Conquer, who won doing handstands, and is obviously a seriously well-handicapped horse as well. They're 2 top handicaps. He wants decent ground. I think he ought to go well.
Now, Keels, in terms of watching your race then, does it suit you if we come first to you?
I don't care. You
2:45?
can come to me for it. Yeah, just get Frank to give it, because I haven't got the card in front of me at the moment.
Okay,
I'm watching
Frank, what are the prices on 2:45 at Donny?
Oh, we don't have the prices for that, Bruce. I thought we were waiting to see the final field this morning, so it wasn't put.
Okay, we've got Act of Valor, City Dreamer, Aragon de Chanay, Je suis Charlie, Sommervieux, We Have a Dream. Kills, pick the bones out of that.
Right, yeah. I think it's probably between We Have a Dream and Act of Valor. But Act of Valor, it's got to be for me. It was really, really impressive at Newcastle. Jumped really, really well, apart from one hurdle. That was on soft ground. He was a 97 rated horse on the Flattened Island, and all his form was on good ground. He's going to appreciate it. He's one of the first horses owned by the McNeil family, tried by Paul Nicholls. You normally associate him being with Alan King. But I thought he really, really looked the part, and he's the one for me.
Who are you on here? Okotox.
Yeah.
How's it going?
I don't know, because I had to look at the bloody card, didn't I? I'm going to go back now.
It's out the back. It's out the back, being held up.
It's at the back being held up. Right, well, we'll leave Keels to enjoy that one. At 2:45, Donny, Mark Boylan, give us the winner.
The Triumph Hurdle winner runs in this one, Bruce.
Really?
Act of Valor, I am all over him here. I think he's an absolute good thing. Michael O'Callaghan he thought the world of him when he had him. Even at one point, I think when he won at Roscommon, there was talk of him heading to Royal Ascot for something like the Hampton Court. He was a bit of a playboy at home, but very genuine. But I thought his hurdling technique at Newcastle was absolutely gorgeous. He hated that soft ground, but his class came to the fore. The runner-up with John Quinn's as well fancied, and the pull a little ways clear the third too. Paul Nicholls was on the record this week as comparing him to Celestial Halo, and for me that will absolutely do. And I think if there's 25-1 still available for the Triumph, I'm going to have a little bit of that before we head in and do more battle again this summer. I'm very, very sweet on Act of Valor.
He's got 2 very good ones to beat in Apples, and who's the other decent juvenile?
Espoir Gallon as well over this side of the water. He's an impressive horse too, but I would have slight concerns. I have slight concerns over the Irish 3-year-olds at the moment. They're either Machuca and Espoir Gallon. I'm not too sure what quality they're beating over here. They could be smart horses, but I just get the impression that they could be blooded a little bit more easy. You get an idea of what you have comparing the English scene now, and Apple Shakir obviously be exciting to see too. But Act of Valor for me, I'm really, really sweet them. Okay, so Mark thinks Act of Valor will win this and then win the Triumph Hurdle. You only have to tell us the winner of the 2:45 at Donny, Frank.
It'd probably be easier to tell you the winner of the Triumph. Apple Shakir is a good thing. It looks a match. Like, I would respect John Quinn in these events. He's won this race twice in the last 6 years. But Je suis Charlie was rated in the mid-80s on the flat. Like, it'd take a decent performance to beat the 2 at the top. That will be at the top of the market. But it's a match. But I'm going to just side with the Nicky Henderson horse getting £3. Like, I can see where they're coming from in Act of Valor. He's very good on the flat, and he'll definitely appreciate better ground. But the Warwick win for We Have a Dream didn't come off the bridle, won by 10 lengths. And when you inspect the race, the 4th Paddle Your Own Canoe won a handicap at Taunton very nicely off 115 yesterday. And the 3rd Crucial Moment won at Mark Raisin, was it last week or the week before, and is rated 128. Now, this horse didn't even come off the bridle beating these. I think if Act of Valor can beat this, giving you £3, it'll definitely be the shake-up for the Triumph. But yeah, I'd side with the Nicky Henderson horse.
Okay, and Frank, take us through a show for the 320 at Doncaster, which is easily the most competitive of the 3 televised races from there from a betting perspective.
Yeah, Virgilio's 130, Sago Success 9-2, Ballybody 5-1 along with Kilcray Vale. What happens now? 8-1, Must Meet a Lady 10-1, and we're 11-1 bar.
And who wins, Frank?
Do you know something? This is not the nicest race to try and have a bet on, but I'll take a flyer on the outside of the field, Kilala. His form this year has been desperate. 2 runs way down the field, but last year he won at Doncaster off a pound higher, and his 3 runs prior to that win were pulled up. Now he's finished 8th, I think, twice this year. Headgear goes on. Brian Hughes is up. I'll take a flyer 12-1, but it's not with much confidence.
Okay, how many furlongs to go, Kills?
It doesn't matter, unfortunately.
Oh, right, okay. Well,
Gone backwards.
While Kills gets over that, Mark, you tell us who wins the 320 at Donny's on Saturday.
Well, this is a great sign. We're both going mad, but I'm going to side with Frank here. I'm going to go and take a punt with Kilala, the outsider of the field as well. First time blinkers might just sharpen him up. As he said, he's disappointing in the first 2 runs of the season, but he just might need that to tune himself up as a 10-year-old now. And you'd imagine that this race could have been put aside for him too, and he'll get rewarded with a bit of a price here. And Charlie Longston, didn't he roll back the years last week with Pete Defeat at Sandown? So, yeah, going to side with a bit of a tentative one. We'll go with Kilala.
Okay. Kills, which horse did the other 2 tip?
I tipped Kilala.
Oh, well done.
Yeah, I remember that because I tipped it when it won at Doncaster last season. But I was going to go to another rag.
Look at your body position. You're slumped in that chair now.
Yeah, no, that's the way
really
I sit, mate. I'm an absolute slob. So we got to move on. I was looking at one of the rags. We ran at Cheltenham last time, Solstice Sun. I don't think it's Will Biddick's finest moment. He just went off like a bat out of hell. But the horse absolutely jumped and travelled so well, and he just got knackered turning for home. He was still in front, 3 out, and he just got knackered going to the second last. Pulled him up before the last. I think if he gets a more conservative ride from somewhere near the front, I think he'd go well at a decent price. He ran a cracking race the time before that. I think he's handicapped well enough to go close.
Okay, so the boys are taking a chance in this one. Kills goes for Solstice Sun, and Mark and Frank both go for Kilala Key. Right, it's...
Subscribe to Members Club Ultimate and access unlimited video replays from all 86 racecourses in Britain and Ireland.